What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Mad Viper here, and before we do anything, Merry Christmas, because there won't be a Christmas upload. It'll be this one right here. So get your snacks, get your drinks. I will do it today because it's a Christmas special. There still isn't no daily special, but get your snacks and your drinks, your juice boxes, all the boxes, because today we're going to be reacting to Christmas horrors, down to animated ones and horror shorts. Now, I'm gonna be real with you. I've seen my fair share of Christmas-themed horror movies and stuff. They're usually not that good. So there might be some shots fired and none of them might hit anything. But, hey, it's Christmas themed. So, you see, I'm looking like a bedazzled candy cane. I got me some rum chata. I'm just kidding, there's orange juice in this. I just thought it would be nice for the theme. And let's just get into this. So I'll see you at the first video. Alright guys, so to start us off with a good one, hopefully, we're at our friends at Crypt TV. Merry Christmas, Crypt TV. I hope it goes well for you. But this one is called Milk and Cookies. So let's just get into this. Yeah. Mama Viper don't play.
Crystal, I told you these cookies are for Santa.
But I want one!
Honey, you already had dessert. And if you take the cookies, then Santa's not going to bring you any presents.
Santa is already fat, and I need one. He can have the carrots.
The carrots?
I feel offended, because I'm fat. Alright, little girl. Go sleep! You don't need no damn cookies.
What you really need, my little elf, is to get to bed so we can wake up and have a great Christmas together. Look, I know you get spoiled at your mom's house, but here I need you to respect my rules. So, don't eat the milk and cookies.
Ooh.
Good night. Love you.
Ugh, bite me.
Only if you were a cookie.
Shut up, Daddy.
I fought for custody.
He fought for custody. What else can you say? See, this is why you don't spoil kids. Oh.
Santa?
Oh, no. Go back to your room.
Is it really you?
No, it ain't. That's not Santa. Oh, man. Look at him. Why didn't you go to sleep?
Are those my presents?
Whoa! See, that's what you get.
God, Crystal! I told you not to eat the milk and cookies!
Oh! Oh! Cole. Maybe I should have some real rum chowder. So I've decided we're going to go back and forth between animated horror stories and horror short films. So this next one is called 42 Christmas 1996. I wouldn't know what that means. I wasn't born in 1996 or it was around that time. So let's just get into this. That last one had me off so much.
I was up early. I bounced out of bed and made my way down the hall towards our living room at the front of the house. I slowly peered in to see if Santa had bothered to pay us a visit. With all that had been going on over the past few weeks, I was certain that he wouldn't. However, a euphoric sense of excitement and happiness washed over me as I took in the gorgeous Christmas tree and all of its glistening bounty below.
Y'all can hear me,
I
right?
called out to my mother.
Yeah,
He came! He came! Can we open them? Mum, wake up! A murmur, followed by the crash of a lamp falling off a bedside table, was shortly followed by the shuffling of slippered feet along our old hardwood floor.
That was
Hunched over,
glass. I didn't hear.
she entered the
I didn't
living
hear
room
nothing
along with the
else.
stench of whiskey and cigarettes from the night before.
Oh damn.
My dad had up and left her for another woman not long ago, and for her to be up this early was nothing short of a Christmas miracle. She had slumped into a deep depression, brought on by the shock of my dad's sudden departure, and then compounded by the loneliness, worthlessness, and guilt she must have been feeling from neglecting me. Looking back now, that time of my life had really helped me become more independent. It made me stronger. I had to feed myself, bathe myself, and take myself off to school. Hell, no one else was going to do it for me.
Facts.
It was horrible to see her this way. However, the 7-year-old me couldn't contain my excitement, and I badgered her relentlessly by asking, "Can I open them? Can I? Can I?" Until she was able to get the words out through the pain of her splitting headache. "Yes, yes, hurry up," she said. "Open them."
Yeah, she trying to go back to
"Great,"
sleep.
I shouted, and began to tear into the wrapping paper like a rabid dog tearing into the flesh of its freshly caught prey.
My boy. Why'd you have to compare it like that? Like, why did it have to be so brutal like that? Like, let's hear that
An
again.
intent dog tearing it. "Great," I shouted, and began to tear into the wrapping paper like a rabid dog tearing into the flesh of its freshly caught prey.
Bro, man, dogs don't do that normally, bro. I thought dogs were nice people. What? I thought dogs were nice
A Nintendo
animals.
64.
Jesus.
Game Boy Pocket, Goosebumps books, Lego. I had really hit the jackpot.
Yeah.
I was so happy.
Those are some
I
fire
looked up at my
presents.
mum and said, "Thanks, Mum. I love you." "Don't thank me," she said. "Thanks, Santa." I smiled. "Thanks, Santa." She smiled back. Then, without thinking,
That's cute.
I said, "I wish Dad could be here." I shouldn't have said it, but I was all too caught up in the moment.
Oh,
My mother's face turned, her icy stare filling me with regret for having ruined the good mood. Damn, why did I have to say that? The awful and awkward silence was broken when she said in a
this
cold,
sinister
crackled
beat,
whisper, "There's one more there. Aren't you going to open it?"
oh no, I'm not.
I smiled an uncomfortable smile back at her. "Yes, of course," I replied, trying so hard to get that warm, excited feeling back that had filled the room just minutes ago. I dragged
You're just
over
a
the last
kid,
box.
man. You wouldn't
was
have
heavy.
known that.
I didn't tear into it like the previous few. I didn't have the same enthusiasm. Plus,
I wouldn't either
wanted to
after the
savor
way
the
she
moment.
said it.
who knows when I would be getting presents like this again. My mother stared intently at me as I peeled away the wrapping, opened the cardboard
what's
box,
in that
and
present?
peered at the contents within. I froze. I can still see the image so clearly in my mind to this day. And to this day, nothing has made me feel more sick to my stomach, more shattered, more incredibly disappointed and devastated. "What is it, Ryan?" she probed. "What's wrong? Isn't it what you wanted?" My father's head lifelessly stared at me, and I stared back into his eyes, his dead eyes. "It's exactly what I wanted," I replied, sobbing as I did so. "Good. Now dry your eyes," my mother croaked. "I want you to meet someone." Out of the shadows, a
Dude!
huge figure came into the room and put his hand on her shoulder. "This is Chris. He's going to be staying with us for a while. Now don't be rude. Say hello." I've never felt
Chris
more
Kringle?
alone and helpless than I did right at that moment.
You just say it.
All
bro.
I could do was say, "Hello."
Okay. I gotta say, that one was wow. And that music got a, ooh, it was, ooh. Alright, see, I told you it might be a shoot and a miss. But it also might be a hit as well. Let's go to the next video. Now this next video is called Jolly by Midnight Video. I'm sorry, I'm still bad at remembering names. I apologize. This is by Midnight Video. I'm excited. You're excited. It's Christmas time. Let's go. Midnight Video. Let's go. Please be good. It's a very skinny Christmas tree. Thought they were supposed to be wide and thick. Just sleep on the couch. Cover half off. It be like that sometimes. Okay.
I wish you a Merry Christmas. I wish you a Merry Christmas. I wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Mama Viper would buy that. Moving on. See, he's thinking, why is that in my house?
Santa's got a present for one special little boy. Are you special?
No, I'm not. I'm ordinary. Mundane.
I'm going to unwrap your skull.
Skull?
I wish you a Merry Christmas. I wish you a Merry Christmas. I wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
At midnight, what? Wake up. Wake up. It's almost midnight. It's time for you to get up. It's looking directly at you now. Get up. Grab a weapon. So you
Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock.
That looks beautiful on the outside. But they always say it's the inside that counts. And I don't think the inside's about to be very
It's
pretty.
almost time to take your present. 20 seconds.
Your present meaning your life. Excuse me. This got my stomach making noises, bro.
Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good...
It's 11:59. It's not 12 yet.
You're just ahead.
Why did you say that? Now it's gonna grow a body. See? See, I was right! Alright, on to the next video. Alright, so this next one is simply just titled Christmas Horror Story by Sion. Hello, I hope you have a fantastic Christmas. Let's move on to it. This video may be disturbing to some viewers. Oh, the Viperines and I can handle it all.
I shared a room with my older brother and sister.
Oh, this is quiet.
My brother had his own twin-size bed in the corner of the room, while my sister and I shared a queen-size mattress, parallel to him. As a kid, you never overthink why you share a room with your siblings, or how your mom managed to fit a Christmas tree perfectly into the tiny apartment's living room. Christmas is always my favorite holiday. However, one thing about Christmas always scared me. My mom recycled the same skinny Christmas tree every year, yet I always found myself cowering at the sight of it. I don't know if it was because of how tall it was from my tiny point of view.
Yes.
Or maybe it was because the tree resembled a tall woman in the dark. Especially when my mom turned the Christmas lights off at night to conserve electricity. The tree's silhouette resembled a thin woman, with multiple skinny arms branching out of her body. At night, I swear I could hear the tree moving around.
That would scare me too.
I would always look over at my siblings' sleeping faces to see if they ever noticed, but they never did. Whenever I told my mom about it, she always reassured me that it was Santa making sure we weren't misbehaving. However, I never believed in Santa.
That face right there is the face of... Why you just lied to me? That's that face right there.
One night, the noise was bothering me so much, I got up from bed to go to my mom's bedroom. As I walked down the hallway, I glanced over at the tree from the corner of my eye. The tree was standing still, in the corner of the living room.
Right.
I could hear humming coming from the tree.
Why are the
I
bulbs
squinted my eyes in
blinking?
the dark, and the tree began to tip over. I
Nope.
was about to run to catch it from falling, but it never touched the ground. I watched as it transformed, right before my eyes. The wooden stand twisted into a spine. It was no longer a tree, but a pale woman with an unsettling face. Multiple arms branched out of her body like sticks.
Oh.
She wore a spiky dress with tons of ornaments. She began silently dancing around the room. It reminded me of a Nutcracker movie I'd watched with my sister. It was elegant, yet terrifying. Even though she was right in front of me, all I could do was stare in silence behind a corner. Its stomach began to make noises.
Come here, little one,
Said a disoriented voice.
No.
I held my breath.
That's when you don't come
The
here.
direction of my room. My hand reached over to flip the switch to turn the Christmas lights on.
don't turn on the lights.
I didn't look back up into the darkness and just ran into my room instead.
She told you not to turn the lights on,
As my
and you
siblings were
don't?
oblivious to what just occurred. I knew I had a track record of hearing things at night because of how big my imagination was. So I just tried my best to go back to sleep. The next
Sleep with your brother.
I woke up with my siblings no longer in the room. I found my mom pacing back and forth in the kitchen while frantically making calls. I didn't know what had happened, but a week had passed. and
They
my
got
parents
snatched.
returned home. On Christmas Eve, I wrote a little note to Santa and left it underneath our tree. I was afraid of the tree, but I was also desperate for my siblings to return home. Come Christmas morning, my note was gone, and someone had left a nicely wrapped gift in its place.
Their heads.
I grabbed it as quick as I could and took a seat in front of the tree, frantically undoing the ribbon and ripping the box open with my hands. Once I opened it, I wish I never did.
The heads.
Inside were 2 pairs of brown eyes, with string attached to the top of them. She turned their eyes into Christmas ornaments. I looked back up at the tree, and my jaw dropped when I noticed some new ornaments that weren't there before. Their limbs were randomly placed throughout the tree, with sparkles covering them. My siblings didn't need to return home. They never actually left. Thank you for watching.
Oh.
Hopefully I'm somehow managing to post this before Christmas. The story was inspired by my childhood a little bit. I used to be scared of the Christmas tree at night.
Bro, inspired by your childhood, did your Christmas tree when you was younger have limbs? God. On to the next video.
To Chico,
Alright guys, so this next one is called Eve of the Nutcracker, and it's by Red Razor Pictures. Let's get into this. Okay, a normal volume one this time, alright. A moderate-sized Christmas tree. Mine's is better, but it's alright, it'll do. You're not supposed to touch the presents till Christmas, bro. See, this is what gets you killed. No. No, sir. No, ma'am. No. So are you just opening presents and then putting them up immediately? What type? What is this? It's a nutcracker. It's not gonna scare me. So you ain't got no TV? You ain't no entertainment? No PS5? No Roku? You just... Dude, really? That... Okay. You know what? I can't even be mad because I want one of those. I can't even be mad. But this is the music you play? I'm so offbeat it don't make sense. What happened to... Oh, wait. What happened tonight? You'll have to let me know how it is. I'm about to leave to go to dinner with Brian. I'll text you later. And oh, so she got dumped. You should definitely be playing some games. Pour me a glass. I'll be there in 5. See, everything that's happening is NPC behavior. Nobody just... That boy is playing the piano. Oh, he wants a glass too. Get him one.
Okay, you need to go.
It been needed to go, but break it. Don't. See, you didn't break it. Smart. Smart. There you go. Lock it up. Check the peephole first.
Hey, Olivia. Just wanted to drop off some goodies.
Oh, thanks, Clark. It's really thoughtful of you.
Season of giving, right?
You do too much for us.
Well, you two can share it.
Clark?
Right, we're actually taking some time off.
It was a breakup.
Everybody gets a little bit stressed.
Yeah, I guess.
Well, I gotta get the rest of these out, so... Merry Christmas.
Thanks.
Clark, I know you see that, man. Cortana, shut up! Really? God damn it. I don't know about you. I saw a big tall man in your house. Ooh. Are we about to see him face to face? Weapon. 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 My boy is just moving by himself.
Not happy with my present.
Why? You better. Next video. Alright guys, so we got another animated Christmas horror story by C Entertainment. Hello, I hope you guys have a very jolly, Merry Christmas. So let's just get into this. Hopefully...
I work as a sculptor.
Oh.
I also adore Christmas. I carved many of the statues in my yard, including Rudolph and Santa.
You did
Every
that?
day is Christmas at my home.
No.
I used to offer prayers in front of a sizable Christmas stocking statue in the living room every Christmas.
Santa Claus, I will live a good life. Give me a really expensive gift.
Every Christmas when I was a child.
So my mans grew up and made his religion Christmas. No, nothing else. Just made it Christmas.
My father would dress up as Santa and
that's
give me amazing presents. Every year I wait for Christmas to come around. I currently live alone because my father passed away.
That's tough.
Even though I'm an adult, Christmas time makes me feel like a kid again. And I offer up prayers in front of the statue of the Christmas stocking.
Santa Claus, please make sure to give me a pricey gift.
Of course, the Christmas stockings will be empty the next morning. No one can give me a present now that I live alone in my home.
So
Just
why
like
do you do that?
I fall asleep with a sweet dream. Christmas morning was the following day. When I woke up, I have been taken completely by surprise with the abundance of cash in the living room. I initially questioned my eyes, but after coming to, I looked. They were actual money. The living room was piled high with money. I was so shocked that I assumed this was a practical joke.
Santa.
However, nobody around me had this much money.
Man, Santa,
it wasn't
can
fake
you help
money
me
either.
this year?
I was so shocked that it took me a while to collect myself. Then I noticed something in my Christmas stocking statue that drew my attention.
Oh, that's bloody.
I moved slowly closer to have a better look. There was a sizable object wrapped in a paper like a present. When I removed the wrapper, I recoiled in disbelief. What was inside was a dead body, a woman's body that appeared to have been mutilated.
Oh.
I also saw a tiny message that was attached to it. My hands shook
So
as I
Santa's
retrieved
a
the message.
murderer and he
I read,
giving money.
Merry Christmas. It is a gift from Santa Claus. I'll offer you 5 million in cash. However, only if you cope with this woman. How do you feel? Only if you cope with this woman. How do you feel? It's a really wonderful gift, don't you think?
So Santa said, he's just straight up said, I'll give you $5 million if you do the woohoo with this dead lady here. How do you feel about that? Like, bro.
You better not cry. It's a reward that only good kids get.
I was shocked.
Don't
I was at a
cry.
loss for words and felt as though my brain was damaged. I was unable to look away from that enormous pile of cash as the anxiety crept in. That's right. Money also saw the emergence of greed and selfishness. I closed my eyes and inhaled deeply. Then, in front of my eyes, a panorama of many dream scenarios with sports cars, luxurious homes, and yachts emerged.
You don't need
I was
those.
tearing my
Put
hair
it
out
all
in pain.
up, bro.
But how should I get rid of this body? Never in my life I have been giving anything like this. Even though I'm aware of it, I will undoubtedly suffer consequences if I acquiesce to this body. I felt like my brain was going to explode with all kinds of thoughts.
Do what
I
Santa
shouted
told you to
while
do.
glancing up at the ceiling.
And
God, why do you torture me to this suffering on a joyous Christmas day?
I debated for a while before picking up the phone and dialing 911. But the phone abruptly rang at that very time. Unknown was the phone number. I heard an old man's voice when I got it.
Happy holidays. Did you enjoy your gift?
I yelled, "Murderer!"
You are the murderer who killed this woman from now onwards.
I yelled him to stop this nonsense. He spoke.
I simply gave you what you requested. If you're embarrassing yourself, you'll be wrapped up and giving as a present to someone else.
No, I'm good. I'll take.
Comprehend?
I comprehend everything. I'm
Santa
good.
Claus can't even enter my home because I don't even have a chimney. Do you think I'll be scared of you? The porch bell then abruptly sounded. I glanced at the intercom and shut. A man dressed as Santa stepped in front of my door and said,
Santa can get in every child's house. Just like this.
My front door's lock beeped after a bit, and then it clicked open.
Damn.
My heart dropped for a split second
Say thank
when
you.
I caught a glimpse of the front door partially open.
Just
A
say
hand then slipped through the gaping space and waved. Blood was all over his hands.
Nah.
As my hands started to shake.
Grab a
I
weapon.
hurriedly spoke.
It's time to fight
What the
Santa
hell are you
Claus.
looking for?
He looking for
Between
you.
the two of us, keep this a secret. You're a good boy, therefore I think you'll do a great job. Remember that Santa is always keeping an eye on you.
No.
He hung up.
Nah, I
and
got
closed the door.
chills, man. I got chills.
I
no.
collapsed on the ground and started crying. Why did I witness this? I have been disorganized and absent-minded all day. I ultimately came to the conclusion that I had no choice but to take this job. But because I'm still young, I didn't want to serve time in jail. But I also didn't want to be horribly slain by this killer. I made the decision to first see if this money was fake or not. I verified that the bills were genuine by taking some cash to the bank. Then I spent a lot of time debating on how to get rid of this body. And after giving it a lot of thought,
The Rick and Morty way.
I succeeded.
Just bury it.
I was wrong about how simple
Bury it
it
in
was.
your backyard.
I began constructing a stunning golden Santa Claus monument for the yard, then placed the body inside. It turned into my greatest achievement, the ideal of beauty and the ideal secret. Across time, visitors to the statue started to gather from all over the neighborhood. Everyone was amazed. People traveled from long distances to
Did you
admire my
ask them
statue
to
once I
pay?
became famous. The crowd yelled that the statue appears to be alive and moving. They said that they have never seen a statue this realistic. Some even told me,
I can't believe you created a statue so exquisite. Your soul must have been sold to the devil.
I scowled at him.
Yeah.
After that day,
Yeah.
I began to spend on the finest of things. I lived in a 5-star hotel every day, ate expensive food, wore luxurious clothing, drove a sports car, and attended parties every day.
Damn!
Everyone believed I was a wealthy, self-made individual, but nobody was aware of that unpleasant reality.
Nobody's
I occasionally had
self-made.
the impression that someone was monitoring and following me. However, I didn't care and had fun.
Yeah.
I was appreciative of that enigmatic Santa Claus. Christmas Eve night returned the following year. I received a call from a strange number.
It's Santa again.
Once more, it was the old man's voice.
Wow, that statue is awesome. How were you able to get the body inside? Nobody took note. Really, I was impressed. I mean, let's work together going forward. From now on, I will pay you 1 million each corpse. How do you feel?
My shaking returned.
1 million
This time
each
the trembling
corpse.
was one of excitement rather than fear. Without realizing, I yelled, "Boss, I'll handle it. Please," he said, while grinning hysterically.
It's funny. From now on, we are all on the same side.
No.
The following morning, when I got out of bed, I discovered a body enclosed in a Christmas stocking statue. Good. This time, what kind of statue shall I create? I slapped myself when I finally noticed that I was grinning. Although I felt bad about it, I was powerless to stop myself from turning into a
monster. Yeah.
Again, I created a magnificent statue and put the dead body inside. I created a statue this time that closely resembles the dead body's appearance. Once more, a bunch of people gathered to gaze in awe. Someone questioned me.
After whom was this statue modeled? I want to see this model in person, please. They're not in this statue, is it?
I kicked them out. I continued my wealthy life in that way. I was overjoyed. I fulfilled my goal.
Oh, I thought
everyone
that was
admired me
flying.
and complimented me on my coolness. Santa heard my prayer. He actually gave me a gift. Of course, there were occasions when I worried that everything might eventually be revealed. I questioned myself.
Probably, yeah.
Is there really an eternal secret in this world?
No, everything is going to be found out eventually.
I always pray that I'll get presents for Christmas the following year. I'm hoping everyone else says
I mean,
a prayer
yeah, you get
to
$1 million a body,
Santa
bro.
will
Like,
pay attention to your prayers.
no, I'd be
Merry
greedy.
Christmas to you all.
I'd definitely be greedy. Wow. Okay. I like that one. I really did like that one. 1C Entertainment, you did your thing. Yeah, you did. On to the next video. Alright guys, we're back at our buddies at Crypt TV. Crypt TV, hey, I wished you a Merry Christmas, alright? Please give me a good horror short, alright? This one is called Lucha Gore Christmas. So let's just begin. Child laughter. Not liking it. Automatically not liking it. Chills. Oh, God. Right, yeah. God! What are you making? Oh. Oh. Just a mason jar full of milk? Ah. Right. I'm feeling it now. He made a... Wow. Oh, that's nice. So he wasn't good, I presume. Man, I need more! Alright guys, because Crypt TV did me dirty on that last one, I got another one from Crypt TV called Krampus. So let's just get into this, please.
And Mom in her kerchief and I in my cap had just settled our brains for a long winter's nap. Your turn to read, dear.
No, I'm good.
Please. Why don't we read a real legend? Like Krampus.
Don't even start. This is about Santa. And if you want any presents,
Ooh.
he'll show a little Christmas spirit.
Give me my phone back, Pops!
When out on the lawn, there arose such a clatter. Then Mom felt like something was staring right at her. I felt it too. Like somewhere in the house, a creature was stirring. And it wasn't a mouse.
Oh, she's making an original story.
The sound of his chains sent chills down my body, and it made me wish I hadn't been so naughty. We thought we were safe. In our beds, we were tucked. When Krampus showed up, I knew we were
Oh, wow. Oh. Grandma's got bodied! Pops just got bodied! Whole family got bodied. Oh. And that's just to show you kids, don't be on the naughty list. Or Krampus will come into your life and body your whole family. Next video. Alright guys, so this last video for today is called Warmth by Chandler Thornton. Hello, I hope you guys, or person, whichever or, have an amazing Christmas. Let's get into it. These have been interesting, to say the least. Some have definitely given me some chills. The others, oh man. Please be good. I'm hoping that this is good. Starting off a little, you know, just starting off, but nothing overly bad or good.
This is Christopher Walton interviewing Emily for the purposes of my doctoral thesis. This interview is being conducted at Emily's temporary residence. Emily, from our correspondence, you said that you had some sort of strange experience at your house recently.
So this is a
Would you
ghost
mind
hunt?
recounting it now?
Is this what's happening? If that's the case, then you deserve to die.
I had just finished decorating the house that night.
Oh, this is your house.
I fell asleep on the couch watching a movie. But when I woke up, it was really late.
I'm so confused.
And like, really quiet. Unnervingly quiet.
My God, can you fix your hair? Oh, that's... what type of decoration is that? That's why they own like 80,000 different Santas.
It took me a second to notice that. And so I kind of just froze there, looking around the room.
So what is this? A 2022 forensic investigator? Like, what is this?
Then its head. It was peeking out at me from the fireplace. Its face was this horrible gangly thing. The skin was black and charred.
Horrible
And
gangly thing?
It had no lips, just teeth. I haven't been back to the house since.
You're not about to sleep in this house, are you? You're about to sleep in this house. Yep. It's a nice camera. Ooh. Yeah, show it off, show it off. Alright, we got some school supplies. Don't know what that other item is. A laptop. Why are we here?
This is Christopher Walton for my doctoral thesis. I've been in the house for about an hour now. It's actually pretty cozy. I guess I have Emily to thank for that. Tonight should be fun.
Excuse me. Tonight should be fun? You're gonna die. When you say stuff like that, I can only think you're gonna die. Damn, you in this place like it's yours.
The skin was black and charred, and the smile, it had no lips, just teeth. I haven't been back to the house since.
What was so significant about the picture, bro? Like she's taken, my guy. Like the hell. What was that all about? And why is you just taking stuff off her shelves? No. Absolutely not. No. So you start writing stuff down? You don't have a weapon or anything. Oh, he's definitely picking up that sound. Do you want to, though? If something pops out, I'm going to scream.
Just some animal in there.
And that's what the non-believers always say. Always try to find an excuse for the unknown. It was him. Him confirmed. Congratulations, you made it. Yeah. Right. Give me a heart attack, I love it. My guy, do you have a pole, a bat, a knife? My man's having nightmares. That was, oh, wow. That was cheap. That was cheap. Ah, my heart. It's over for you. It is over for you. What? Woo! Woo! He dead. He dead. He dead. All right.
This is Christopher Walton for my doctoral thesis. I've been in the house for about an hour now. It's actually pretty cozy. I guess I have Emily to thank for that. Tonight should be fun.
Fun it was, because you got bodied. Warm. Oh man. Well, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this Christmas special. If you did, how about you hit that like button for me? And if you loved it, how about you slither over to that subscribe button for your boy, like you should have already done, and double hit that for more content coming your way. Now it's been your boy Mad Viper. Jerry is just slumped. He gone. He's been drinking on the actual rum chata. I mean, that's why he's just slumped like that. And he'll be back with you probably next year. So this is most likely going to be the last video I make for this year. So I'll see you next year. V1per out.